Hi, this is Rick Ventura, head golf professional at San Luis Obispo Country Club, and I'm here today to talk about one of the tournaments we've had here at the club for the last 12 years. It's called Operation Surf. I'm here with the founder, Van Carraza, and Van, tell me a little bit about the program that you have.
Well, thanks for having us, Rick. Operation Surf is a week-long curriculum-based surfing program that builds therapeutic results through connection with the ocean, nature, and basically wellness. And so when it basically gets into the process of going into surf, they learn something new, they get connected, they start learning and experiencing little bits and pieces of wellness. So basically the bottom line is it helps change and save lives.
So Van, who are the participants in these programs?
Well, in these participants we have wounded military veterans from all over the United States, and we also have active duty special forces, their spouses, that come to our programs.
So if you, in your programs, which are done here locally, by the way, at the beaches that we have here on the Central Coast, how many participate in each particular program? I know they may be a week long. How does that work?
Well, we typically have, say, eight new participants, 4 couples, and then we'll have 4 returning. We call them vet support. So they come back, people that have experienced it before, so they can share their experience with the new participants, so they can have an understanding through their own population of what they've experienced and who we are. And there's a lot of moments where people, trust is earned, it's not given. And so when somebody speaks in your behalf, it lowers the walls a little bit and allows people to connect a little bit better. So that's what we basically do is build that trust through nature and our organization.
Yeah, so in discussions that I've had over the years with Van, I know that the ultimate result is that it'll save lives. And for me personally, I've never served in the military or been a first responder, but I do know that I want to help as much as I can and try to make their lives a little better. Do you have anything to finish with, Van?
Well, I'm glad you said that, because I'm not from the military either. I'm a 50-year surfing professional, and I use surfing to help me cope with my journey, and I realized that it basically saved my life. And so,
all right, Van, so if somebody wanted to participate in the event, how would they go about that?
Well, you can go onto our website, operationsurf.org, and you can register to play. And if you can't play, you can be a sponsor. They say that it takes a village to raise a child, and every dollar counts. So every element that we have involved in what it takes to put on a program is just as important as, say, I taking a warrior out to go surf. Because each little element is so important, is because if we can't bring them to take them surfing, I know surfing's not for everybody, but the connection in the community is. And with that, it helps change and save a life. So if you can't come play, you can donate. You can, donate an auction item. Some creative way that can help us raise a dollar is super important. So I want to say thank you very much for allowing us to be on your property.